Hello everyone, this is Indrajit Ganguly and welcome back to my channel Beyond History. Dear students, today I am continuing with my previous day's topic, the Bhakti and Sufi tradition. In my last video, I was discussing about the basic concepts of the Bhakti movement. And today I will discuss with you about the expansion of the Bhakti movement in South India. So, let's have a look into the topic, the Alvars and Nayanars of Tamil Nadu. Now, remember students, the Bhakti movement originated in 6th century AD and it was originated in South India. The Alvars and Nayanars groups of Tamil Nadu basically developed the Bhakti movement in South India, and gradually the Bhakti movement spread into East India, North India, West India, and basically the every parts of the subcontinent. Okay, so our first topic in our next topic, that is Alvars and Nayanars of South India. Remember students, this topic is very important for both 3 marks question and 8 mark question. Okay, now question is, who are Alvars and who are Nayanars? Remember students, Alvars devoted to Lord Vishnu and Nayanars devoted to Shiva. Basically most of the students, they have a confusions on Alvars and Nayanars. Don't be confused because it is very important for objective type question. Alvars, they are devoted to Vishnu and Nayanars, they are devoted to Shiva. Okay, so just remember any one and the other will be opposite. Okay, I have already discussed with you that there are generally the Bhakti movement regionally developed around different gods like Shiva and Vishnu. So Alvars, they have devoted to one god and Nayanars too. Okay, the place of worship. So Alvars and Nayanars identify certain shrines as abode of their chosen deities. Okay, often large temples built as their sacred place also develop as center of pilgrimage. Next, rituals. They composed many poetries and songs, and these songs and poetries were often used in the worship of their beloved gods. Okay, so in this way they usually perform their devotion. Next one, that is attitude towards caste system. I have already told you that Bhakti movement is generally a movement that is a religious reformation movement. Okay, so Bhakti movement rejected the caste system, Bhakti movement rejected the Varna system. So obviously the Alvars and Nayanars, they criticized the caste system of India, and they hailed from diverse social backgrounds ranging from Brahmins to artisans, cultivators and untouchables. So you understood that different groups of people became the followers of the Alvars and Nayanars. Their composition as important as Vedas. Major anthologies compositions by the Alvars are Nalayira Divyaprabandham. Nalayira Divyaprabandham. It is very important composition that was composed by the Alvars. And remember students, this composition was described as Tamil Veda. When you see my the class notes that was provided in the Google Classroom, you will find the name, that is I have already mentioned, Nalayira Divyaprabandham. Okay, next, women devotees. Okay, I have told you that basically lower caste people and women get their position in the Bhakti movement. So obviously there are women devotees are there in the Alvars and Nayanars group. Okay, first of all, women Alvar. Andal, she is a women Alvar. She saw herself as a beloved of Vishnu and her verses express her love for Vishnu. Next, that is a women devotee of Nayanar. Her name was Karaikkal Ammaiyar. I am repeating once again, Karaikkal Ammaiyar. Karaikkal Ammaiyar, a devotee of Shiva, she adopted the path of extreme asceticism in order to attain her goal. That means in order to attain Lord Shiva. So she is a women devotee of Nayanar group. Remember students, these women devotee renounced their social obligations and challenged the patriarchal norms and the patriarchal society. That is very important. So obviously it can be said that Bhakti movement is basically a religious movement. Okay, our last topic from this topic, that is relationship with the states. Remember students, the rulers, they often required divine support to claim their status, power and authority. So these rulers, they try to maintain good relationship with these religious leaders. Therefore, they created temples of their chosen deities. There is an example in your book that like Chola rulers of South India, they made land grants for the construction of Shiva temples. Just example, Chidambaram, Tanjavur, Gangaikonda Cholapuram and many more. And these Chola rulers often composed the anthologies of these Alvars and Nayanars, and these texts were united, and these texts were coming together, all together, and they published it as Devaram. So in this way, the South Indian ruler, basically they make a good relation with Alvars and Nayanars, and without their support, Alvars and Nayanars group could not become a popular in South India, and the Bhakti movement also could not become popular. Okay, so this is it for today. In my next class, I will discuss with you another important religious leaders from the Bhakti movement. Thank you and have a nice day.